Today, pag-uusapan po natin ang DMVPN. I'm going to walk you through how to configure the actual lab configurations of DMVPN. Now, ano ba ang DMVPN? Ito yung it is a routing technique we can use to build a VPN network with multiple sites without having to statically configure all devices. It's a hub and spoke network where the spokes will be able to communicate with each other directly without having to go through the hub. Now, based po sa network topology natin, ang concept po ni hub, ang concept po ng DMVPN, si R1 ay ating hub, R2, R3, and R4 is our spoke. Okay? Now, hub, ito yung it should be a static IP address. Global IP address niya should be static. Ito yung headquarters natin. Kung yung company mo ay may multiple sites location siya with other branches. So, R2 naman, R3, and R4 is yung mga location or mga branches mo na within different locations. So, all the spoke router will go into forward packets to hub router through tunnel. Now, uh, ang initial forward ng data ni R4 to R2, daraan pa siya kay R1. Then R1 will go into pass to R2 kasi si R1 ang ating hub. Okay? Ganon din si R3. Kung gusto niya magpasa mag-send ng data kay R4, daraan pa siya. Yung initial setup daraan pa siya kay R1, then si R1 ipapasa niya kay R2. Then second forward nila ng data, R1 is highly intelligent enough to say or to create a direct connections between the two routers. No need to forward their packets to R1. So, yan yung tinatawag na NHRP or Next Hop Resolutions Protocol. Now, si R1 sasabihin niya kay R4, R4, in order for you to reach R2, ang next hop IP address niya is sa topology natin is 25.2.2.2. Okay? Para kung next na send na niya ng data, diretso na siya kay R2. Mayroon na siyang direct link o direct connection. So, yun yung tinatawag na dynamic multi-point. Ganun din si R3. Kung mag-forward siya ng data kay R2, sasabihin ni R1, R3, ang next hop resolutions, ang next hop IP address ni R2 is 25.2.2.2. So, in that way, magkakaroon na sila ng direct connections. Yun yung tinatawag na dynamic multi-point. Okay? So, review muna natin. Before we start, i-review muna natin ang mga specific na simulators na ginagamit ko para kung gusto nyo akong sabayan, at least same output tayo. Now, simulator, GNS 3 versions 2.1.15, iOS image, ito yung C7200, AdVip services, key 9. So, check nyo na lang. Ang modules installed is slot 0, C2, C7200, 102FA. Slot 1 is PA-GE. Slot 2, PA-40 plus. And slot 3, PA-4E. Okay? Ang global IP address ng R1 to Internet is 15.1.0/29 or 255.255.255.248. Ang R2 naman to Internet is 25.2.2.0/29 or 29 prefix mask or 255.255.255.248. Okay? So, ganun din ang kay R3 naman to Internet 35.3.3.0/29. Ganun din si ang kay R4 din to internet is ang global IP address nila is 45.4.4.0/29. Now, ang private network ni R1 or sa ating hub is 10.1.0/24 subnet mask. As kay R2 naman is 10.2.2.0/24 subnet mask. Ang private network naman ni R3 is 10.3.3.0/24 subnet mask. And then kay ang private network din ni R4 is 10.4.4.0/24 subnet mask. Now, ang GRE ginamit natin na tunnel IP address tunnel natin is 192.168.0.x. So, 1 kay R1, 2, 192.168.2 kay R2, 192.168.3 kay R3, and 192.168.4 that's 0.4 kay R4. So, okay, proceed na po tayo sa ating lab configurations. Ito na yung topology na piniprepare ko. And then, punta na tayo sa ating specific console. Unahin natin i-configure ang internet. So, conft interface e2/0. Lagyan natin siya ng descriptions. ISP to R1 hub. IP address 15.1.1.5 with a specific subnet mask with 255.255.255.248. Then, no shutdown. Interface E2/1. Description ISP to R2. IP address 25.2.2.5. Then 255.255.248. Then no shutdown. Interface E2/2. Description ISP to R3. IP address 35.3.3.5 with 255.255.248 subnet mask. No shutdown. Interface E2/3. Description ISP to R4. IP address 45.4.4.5 with 255.255.248. No shutdown. Show IP interface brief. Okay, so I believe all the specific IP address configurations na configure na natin sa bawat interface facing to R1, R2, R3, and R4. Now, let's proceed to R1. R1, conft do show muna tayo dito sa internet. Save. Interface FA 0/0. IP address 10.1.1.1 255.255.255.0. No shutdown. Ito yung private private interface natin. Interface E2/0. IP address. Ito yung interface naman facing to ISP or internet. IP address 15.1.1.1 255.255.255.248 subnet mask and no shutdown. Now, create tayo ng default route with the next hop IP address. Next hop IP address natin pointing to the specific internet. IP route 0.0.0.0.0.0. Next hop IP address natin is 15.1.1.5. Sorry. Okay. Now, ping muna natin yung may reachability ba tayo sa specific internet ISP natin or ISP rather. Do ping 15.1.1.5. So, I believe may connectivity tayo. Then, proceed tayo sa build tayo ng tunnel interface. Interface T0, tunnel source, tunnel mode muna tayo. Tunnel mode, GRE, multi-point. Tunnel source, Ethernet 2/0. Now, sa tunnel source Ethernet natin, two-way to pwede natin i-configure either yung specific global ISP natin or kung static. Pero kung dynamic or it is advisable to use specific port interface kung saan siya nagpo-point to internet. Then, tunnel key. And our tunnel key is 2526. Then, itong tunnel key dapat same to sa lahat ng spoke router. So, IP, NHRP, network ID 1. For the sake of lab configuration or testing, 1 ang nilagay natin sa network ID. So, it should be same or pareho to sa any other spoke router. IP, NHRP, authentication, Cisco 321. Same with NHRP authentication natin, dapat pareho din sa ibang spoke router. So, IP, NHRP, map, multicast, dynamic. So, ang commands na to, ito yung magiging ang R1 para maging hub. So, IP address 192.168.0.1 255.255.255.0. So, ito yung tunnel interface, tunnel IP address natin. And click natin yung MTU, IP, MTU, 1400, IP, TCP adjust, which is 1360. Now, since it is a hub, i-turn off natin yung split horizon niya. So, no IP split horizon EIGRP. Ang autonomous system natin gagamitin is 100. So, no IP next hop EIGRP 100. Then, create tayo ng EIGRP router EIGRP 100 network 10.1.1.0 0.0. 255. The network 192.168.0.0. Then no AutoSum. So, proceed tayo sa R2. ConFT. Interface if A0/0. Ito yung facing to private host niya or private network or local network. IP address 10.2.2.255.255.255.0. No shutdown. Interface E2/1. Ito yung facing to ISP niya. IP address 25.2.2.2 255.255.255.248 subnet mask. No shutdown. Create tayo ng default route. IP route 0.0.0.0.0.0. So, ang next hop IP address natin sa ISP is 255.2.2.5. So, ping natin kung may reachability ba tayo. 25, do ping 25.2.2.5. Okay, I believe mayroon tayong connectivity. Okay. Create naman tayo ng tunnel interface. Interface T0. Tunnel mode. GRAP. Multi-point. Tunnel source. E2/1. Tunnel key 2526. IP NHRP. Network ID 1. IP NHRP. Authentication Cisco 321. IP NHRP map sorry, IP NHRP map multicast 15.1.1.1. So, ipo-point natin, imamap natin yung static global IP address ng hub. So, IP NHRP map 192.168.0.1 with 15.1.1.1. So, imamap niya dito na in order to reach the 192.168.0.1 tunnel ay daraan siya dapat sa 15.1.1.1 na static global IP address. So, IP NHS, NHRP, NHS 192.168.0.1. Then, kinonfigure rin natin ang next hop server niya is ang 192.168.0. Then, IP address 192.168.0.2 255.255.255.0. So, nilagyan rin natin siya ng specific na tunnel IP address. So, IP MTU 1400 IP TCP 1360 and just 1360. Exit. Create tayo ng EIGRP router, EIGRP 100, network 10.2.2.0.0.255, network 192.168.0.0, and no autosum. So, from this time, nagkakaroon na ng adjacency between hub R1 and R2 spoke. So, do show IP route. So, meron na siyang adjacency with a specific ERGRP neighbor. So, do show IP EIGRP neighbor. So, nakita niya na yung 192.168.0.1 sa R1. So, proceed naman tayo kay R3. Save natin. R3 con FT, interface FA0/0, IP address 10.3.3.3 with 255.255.255.0. So, ito yung private network natin sa R3. No shutdown. Proceed tayo kay R2. Proceed tayo kay interface E2/2. Ito naman yung interface na pointing to or facing to internet. So, IP address 35.3.3.3 with 255.255.248 subnet mask and no shutdown. So, exit. Create tayo ng default route. IP route 0.0.0.0 0.0.0.0 35.3.3.5. So, check natin kung mayroon tayong reachability sa internet natin. Do ping 35.3.3.5. Okay, great. So, mag-build tayo ng tunnel interface. Interface T0. Tunnel mode. GRE multi-point. Tunnel. Source. E2/2. Tunnel key 2526. IP NHRP network ID 1. IP NHRP authentication Cisco 321. IP NHRP map 15.1.1.1. Okay, sorry. Okay, multicast, sorry. 15.1.1.1. IP NHRP map 192.168.0.1 15.1.1.1 IP NHRP 192.168.0.1. Then IP address 192.168.0.0 dot 0.3, 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 0. IP MTU 1400, IP TCP adjust 1360. Then create tayo ng router, anong EIGRP. Router EIGRP 100, network 10.3.3.0, 0.0.255. Network 192.168.0.0, no autosum. So as you can see, nagkaroon na rin ng adjacency between R3 and R1. Do show IP route and also R2. Okay, save natin. R4, configure natin si R4. ConFT, interface FA 0/0, IP address 10.4.4.4, yes 4, okay. 255.255.255.0, no shutdown. Interface E2/3, IP address 45.4. Okay, that 4.4.4, 255.255.255.248, no shutdown. Now build tayo ng tunnel interface. Interface T0, tunnel mode, GRE multi-point, tunnel source E2/3, tunnel key 2526, IP NHRP, network ID 1, IP NHRP, authentication Cisco 321, IP NHRP, map multicast 15.1.1.1, IP NHRP, map 192.168.0.1, 15.1.1.1, IP NHRP NHS 192.168.0.1. Then ang tunnel interface, tunnel IP address natin is IP address 192.168.0.1, 255.255.255.0, IP TCP adjust 1360, IP MTU 1400, then I forget pala, create muna tayo ng default route. IP route 0.0.0, so next hop IP address natin, which is internet 45.4.4.5. So check natin yung connectivity. Do ping 45.4.4.5. Okay, I believe maayos yung connectivity natin. Then create tayo ng route autonomous system. ng ERGRP. 100 network 10.4.4.0 255 network 192.168.0.0 no autosum. Okay, walang adjacency, check natin. Do show IP interface brief. Okay. Mayroong error tayo dito sa tunnel interface. IP address 192.168.0.4.255.255.255.0. Do show IP interface brief. Okay. Error. Interface this. Tunnel 0. Do show run interface tunnel 0. Okay, yung subnet mask natin. Okay, tama pala. Okay. Okay. Tama. Nagkakaroon na siya ng adjacency. Takes sometimes. Show IP EIGRP neighbor. Show IP route. So, meron na siyang connectivity to R1. So, show IP route. And then, nakita na rin yan ni other network ni R3, ng spoke, R3, R2, at R1. So, proceed natin i-configure yung PC private network ng PC private network ni hub, which is yung PC1. IP address, IP 10.1.1.11 24/24. Default gateway niya, ang default gateway niya is 10.1.1.1. So, ping natin yung default gateway niya. Okay. May reply siya. So, proceed tayo ni PC2. Sorry, nag-connect din ako. IP 10.2.2.22/24 10.2.2.2 ang default gateway niya. Ping naman natin yung default gateway. Ping 10.2.2.2. Okay, proceed naman tayo kay PC3. IP 10.3.3.33/24 10.1 3.3.3 10.3.3 ang default gateway niya. So, ping naman natin ang default gateway. Ping 10.3.3.3. So, nag-reply siya. At lastly, proceed tayo kay PC4. IP 10.4.4.44/24 subnet mask 10.1.10.4.4.4. Then, ping natin yung gateway. Okay, may connectivity siya. Now, check natin si R4. Show IP NHRP. So, as you can see, si R4, mayroon lang siyang next hop resolutions protocol only R1 or hub, which is 15, which is ang NBMA niya or ang global static IP address niya na alam niya is 15.1.1.1. Okay, which is never expire. Kasi never expire kasi static IP, configure as static siya. Okay, minamap natin siya, pinopoint natin ang R4 na spoke to R1. So si PC4, test natin. I-trace natin ang local private host na ni spoke na ni R2 spoke, which is 10.2.2.22. Okay, so may apat na hop siya. Check natin ulit si R4. So second na forward niya ng packet, sinabi na ni R1 kay R4 na sinabi na ni R1 to R4 na R4, in order for you to reach R2, ang next hop resolutions, next hop IP address niya is 25.2.2.2. So trace naman natin si R3, ang private network ni R3, which is 3.3.33. Okay. So R4, check natin ulit. Meron na siyang direct connections o dynamic multi-point connections to 35.3.3. So meron na siyang direct link between R2 and R3. Now to prove that, show DMVPN. So as you can see, meron na siyang tatlong direct connections. One from hub, one from R2 spoke, one for R3 spoke, which is yung specific na NBMA address nila or global static IP address. At the same time, ito yung attributes nila is kasi static, D kasi dynamic siya. So kung i-trace naman ulit ang private network ni spoke 3, R3 spoke, ito yun. So tatlong hop na lang siya. Kasi alam niya na may direct na siyang connections to R3 spoke. So that's it guys. If you like my videos, if you like my channels, if you think that this videos is helpful to you, please do like and then subscribe my new channel. At the same time, hit nyo na rin yung notifications below para kung may updated videos ako, manonotify kayo. Okay, have a nice day guys. Goodbye.